You know what, guys? This was gonna be a Facebook post, but it got real long, and I know people don't really want to read that long. Um, here's something crazy. Black men, well, Tony men, have an issue that no other ethnic group has. Right? Tony men have an issue that can't be explained by Tom Likas or Patrice O'Neal, um, and that's the fact that your toddlers are actively trying to bring you down, right? And I was looking at the Young Dolph and the the baby situation. Here's the thing: when it comes to the baby situation, I made a post about it. It went slightly viral, not like that, but slightly viral. And I'm looking at the comments from people who shared, and it's a lot of women saying, even on my timeline, saying that she's a fool for moving in with a man that she didn't marry. Right? Here's my thing: only 7% of black women pre-menopause are married, but 80% got kids. So if you're saying that living with your child's father or living with a man pre-marriage is worse than having a baby and getting public assistance and housing assistance, Section 8, CHAC, Christian charities, all type of shit to help you be a single mother, but you think it's wrong to live with a man that you're not married to, that's part of the problem. That's part of the systemic racism. I'm about to say some stuff. I'm telling you, most of the stuff y'all think is racism is really tolerism. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come back to that. Then the Young Dolph situation happened. As unfortunate as it was, now I'm reading all my timeline on all that. It's a bunch of toddlers talking about some, oh no, let Dolph live, kill my baby daddy instead. Really, short? And yo, it's like a Twitter thread. It's like thousands of comments on that Twitter thread, yo. Like a bunch of toddlers feeling the same way. Like they want their child fathers dead, but other kids how they that. Bro, look. When you want for others what you want for yourself, that means that she wanted. Look, let me tell you something. And you know it's true because if Dolph would have popped up with a white girl and some beige babies, they would have said he deserved to die just because he had some white cooter. There is no other place in life. If I told you, if anybody else told you, if it wasn't some refurbished vagina from a crayon, if you heard anybody else say the only good nigga is a dead nigga, what would you think they were? If you just saw the words, you ain't hear the voice, and you heard the only good nigga is a dead nigga, what would you think? You would think KKK. But these chicks say that shit to you every day. Every death that happened, they say, man, if he was with a white girl, he deserved to die. If he was a black girl, she gets his stuff. I wish it would have been another black dude who didn't have stuff. If you don't even know who your ops are. I got two stories that relate to both of those things, and that's what triggered me because I said, yo, this could just be some internet stuff, right? Like maybe just girls talking crazy on the internet. But then I thought about it. I said, yo, in 2010, I went to my alderman's office because I got offered the opportunity to do a book club in Cook County Jail. I went to the highest crime rate ward in Inglewood. I went to the Inglewood alderman's office. It was this dyke chick named Latasha Thomas. Latasha Thomas, I said, yo, Tasha, I need you to sign this referral so the jail will pick me up so I could do a book club for the people in your district. She told me basically to get it off the roof. So you don't even care about the constituents in your district because it's a county jail. They can still vote in jail. You can't vote in prison. You can still mail in ballot in jail. So you don't even care about your voters. Okay, cool. I got to get you up out of here. Around the same time, because I'm still pushing this book shit, but my whole plan was not to sell books on Amazon. My whole plan was to sell books in jails, to the libraries, and in schools. I wanted to be the weight man. Let me move my books in units. So then I go to the Chicago Teachers Union. I talk to Karen Lewis and I talk to Rosita Shamanda. So that's Chicago Teachers Union and that's SCORE, whatever SCORE stands for. And I say, yo, man, I need to put my books in for black boys to see a representation of themselves. They say, man, you can't do nothing if the girls ain't included. I said, shit, the girls doing all right. It's a 53% dropout rate for black males in Chicago. 53%. If you Google it, it'll say 5%. You know why it says 5%? Because only 5% of the kids get to stick around to senior year when they get kicked out. When you turn 16, they kick out half the black kids out of Chicago school. When you 16, they call you in the office like, look, this ain't working out, bro. You gotta go. So it don't count against the dropout rate because they put you out. That's how they play with the word. So it's 5% dropout, 53% don't graduate from high school. Okay, cool. Yo, this school is failing the boys. Well, such and such. I said, well, look, help me do his curriculum. I'll take the boys. I get a little storefront the same way girls do when they want to get a health care, a home daycare. Man, I do a storefront. I teach the boys. Man, you are an educator. Help me do a curriculum with the boys. Nah, because if the girls ain't included, I don't give a fuck if all the boys fail. Because it's about all the black kids. Once again, you got to remember, black is for women, gays, and people on parole. I didn't know that yet, but that's what it was. Okay, cool. So now I'm at war with the teachers union too. All right, cool. So then I go, shout out to Ed, man. Rest in peace to Ed. Ed used to, what's that, 41st in Indiana, something like that. I go to the university. I'm at this meeting about housing. I said, well, look, man, we got something we call the head agency. It's a housing voucher program for men. You know what I'm saying? Because when you give a man a house, you'll have a family, right? That's all it takes. You give a man a house, a girl come over the crib, give you some ass, she gets to wake up at 2 in the morning, go piss without putting clothes on. Who you live with? Nobody. Next thing you know, the bitch don't want to leave. Now she pregnant. Now you stuck with a family. But when a man have a house, men create a family. When women get housing, she don't need no man. So if you want to strengthen communities, you got to make sure that men have housing. So I go to this housing meeting. I said, well, look, man, I came up with a voucher program for men so that, you know what I'm saying, it's a homeowner buyer program. Look, this would, well, what about the women? If women ain't included, if women ain't on the lease, ain't no woman coming in there. I said, hold on. Y'all got Section 8, CHAC, HUD, Christian Charities, Habitat for Humanity. You got this nigga J.R. Fleming running around the city. I like J.R., but he running around the city giving cribs at homeless women. And I'm like, yo, J.R., why you keep doing that shit, nigga? By the time, you know how many times she had to fuck up a house to get to you? You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to save single mothers, right? Single mothers don't want to move in with men. You know what I'm saying? Single mothers don't want to live with they baby daddy. But everybody want to help a single mother not be homeless. But they don't give a fuck about what niggas say. I love me, and I love the representation of me. I'm a man first, Summer second. You know what I'm saying? So shit, black somewhere. Black ain't even in my top 5. But when I look in the mirror, I see a tawny heterosexual male. So that's what I care about first, being a man. So I got to worry about the problems I got. And housing is a big problem. If you don't have housing, if you don't have education, you know what I'm saying? If they telling your smartest boys that he's bad because he's bored, and they sending him to disciplinary classes because he's bored. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he does need to learn differently. You know what I'm saying? I know some boys that can't read that can fix a car with bubble gum and spit. Maybe you're not teaching them well. You know what I'm saying? In a way that he functions. But they don't care because they don't know shit. They just, all the answers in the back of the book. Teachers don't know shit. All they do is sniff coke and be lesbians. Anyway, so y'all feel everything that women have control of, they feeling on a major basis, right? They feeling their sons on a major basis. Then they come out here and say men ain't shit, but these are boys you raised. And then, you know what I mean, you dating the son of the chick that's agreeing with you, like, yeah, girl, these are shit. Y'all ain't shit, because y'all raising the ain't shit. And y'all know this because any man that holds you accountable, you don't fuck with. So every time when it comes to things like housing, education, those are important. Food, everybody gets to eat. They don't care who eat, but they care who eat. If you just have food for men, they'd be like, what about the women? They are perpetual toddlers. So that's my point. What I wanted to say in my post is what I just said, bro. Like, take this, and I want y'all to just look at the comments and shit on this Dolph shit. Like, read the comments, see how they ops, bro. There's no other time in life a motherfucker tell you the only good niggas a dead nigga, or goddamn a man. Any chick who try to live with a man under a man's domain and have to listen to that man's rules and do what that man had to say is wrong, unless it's their husband, which means that she ain't marrying nobody. She ain't marrying nobody she can't control. So, bruh, what y'all need to do is say, forget this shit, tribe up, come fuck with me, dog. We got a whole system, man. Only places women want to be is the places they not invited. If you do your own thing, you'll have more women than you ever imagined. Because all they want to do is come fuck up your shit. That's their whole life purpose, my nigga. It's, oh shit, they having fun. Niggas is bowling? I want to bowl. Bitches nails this long. I want to bowl. Why? Because niggas look like they having fun without you. That's all you gotta do, bro. Tribe up, link up with the guys, get this shit popping. Do it for you. Don't do it for black. Don't do it for them. Don't do it to strengthen communities, fam. Do it because it's in your own best self-interest to get away from the fucking ops, man. They want you dead. They want you broke. They want you subjugated. Matriarchy is slavery. They want you illiterate. They want you homeless. They want to be able to wake up at 2 in the morning and kick you out knowing you ain't got nowhere else to go. But they don't want you to have your own house because in their mind they thinking he might kick me out because all they think about is chaos. Men don't even kick women out. Men will leave their own house and go to their mama crib or go hang out with their guys for a couple hours. Men don't put women on the street. But women are so fucking psychotic and so evil. They hate you so much that they think you'll do that to them. That's why they don't want to live with you under your domain. Bro, fuck these bitches, man. Anyway, Tyler's gonna title. Love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack.